Good morning.
Morning.
Everything's really wet this morning, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it rained pretty good last night.
Yeah, the sky still looks kind of rainy.
Yep.
And pretty chilly.
Pretty chilly and pretty moist. It's like a huge change from what we've been used to for the past 3 weeks.
I know.
Really weird.
Well, when we get to camp tonight, we're gonna have to open it up as soon as we get there so it'll dry out a little.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I wanted to get another video of the camp this morning because last night I accidentally had the camera on manual settings, so the focus was really bad. So here we are. Just pack it up in the morning. Everything is just sopping wet. There we go. There's the temperature, 48 degrees. Pretty chilly.
Very chilly and wet.
Yeah, very
Which
very
makes
wet.
it feel even colder because everything's so wet.
So gross.
Yes.
Okay, we just entered Dinosaur National Monument. We get a little bit of GoPro along the river here. A lot of weird, it's almost like sand on the left, but it's not. It's like a rock. Kind of cool.
Here we go, Dinosaur National Park.
All right, we
Exhibit Center.
Yeah, the exhibit center. So we're gonna
got
check
here-
this out.
Got here early, so there's not a lot of people here yet.
Yeah, we're happy. It looks like a big place here. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love dinosaurs.
This is the first time in my life that I'm actually touching a dinosaur bone. This is a real bone inside of this mountain.
You're allowed to touch it.
I can't even believe that.
You can see that this is the side of the mountain, and they just build this exhibit hall around it. They're 149 million years old. That's insane.
It is. They're all very carefully identified.
And they're all identified with little things. That's insane. I can't believe it.
I can't either.
Can't believe they let you touch them. This is a cast of the original. I mean, look at that. That's how they found it, I think. I would imagine. And just look at the detail. The reason why all these fossils are here is because this was a river and they all got washed down, and you only really see large animal fossils here because all the small fossils, all the small animals were washed downstream and weren't able to settle here.
Yeah, they were all deposited here.
It's just insane. If you look at it, I mean, it's just fossils everywhere.
Yeah.
That right up there, that's a head.
That's what we're thinking, yeah. Looks like it's got teeth from the video here. See, it looks like a spine and his head right there.
Mm-hmm. The museum in Pittsburgh. That's where a lot of these bones were taken to.
Yeah, Douglas, the guy that started, found the bones first, worked for Carnegie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Where's the Carnegie Museum?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
yeah. You can't see you guys because you guys are very dark because the window's behind you, but
Look at the detail, though, in that rock, dude. And look at those. How it's just a jumble of bones just stacked on each other because of the way they were washed up.
and there's more behind the wall as well,
Yeah, and below it.
and below. You can see where all the fossils went. Pennsylvania, Colorado,
New York,
Washington. Some went to Ontario.
Most of them went to Canada.
Yeah, most of them went to Pittsburgh eventually.
I would definitely recommend that anybody that is in this area come here because it is incredible.
Yeah, if you want to see dinosaur fossils, you're not going to see them any better than this. They're right in the rock still where they ended up 150 million years ago or whatever.
Yeah, you won't see like complete skeletons here.
Yeah.
But you'll see where they were found.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's insane.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I think it's amazing.
This is beautiful.
It is.
There's lizards down there.
Yeah.
We can go. Whoa, don't fall, Dad.
Look at this eddy, Alex. The river's going that way and it swirls around and goes backwards.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is my first time ever picking up a tumbleweed. That's cool. Alright, let's make it down here without falling. It's pretty crazy. The river's flowing this way and it swirls back around and flows this way.
Well, it's hitting, look at this, it's hitting some sort of underground or underwater thing here and it's causing the water to come flying up.
Mm-hmm.
Comes down through here. Look at the turbulence.
I know. It's crazy.
It's like it's pushing it straight up right out of here.
Found some petroglyphs.
Pretty
That's
cool.
really cool.
It's carved in.
Yep.
Oh, they even put... Is that supposed to be genitalia right there?
I don't know.
I can't tell what that right
like
there is. If it is, that's like the earliest form of... Yeah.
Talking balls.
Yep. All right then. There's some more up here. I wonder how long ago these were carved in.
I don't know, but it says in the sign though.
Yeah, there's a sign right down there. This is about 1,000 years ago they carved these in. It's not as long ago as I thought. I thought it would be a little bit longer ago.
These are the Fremont people. It says.
The Fremont people.
Here's another something
Oh, I see a hand.
right there.
I see a hand right there.
Yep.
These ones are even more visible. There's a swirl. Yeah, look at these. Those guys only have 4 fingers. You see that?
Yeah.
They only have 4 fingers. Was that little antennae? Maybe, is that supposed to be an alien? They have little antennae coming up.
Look at the bird.
Here's some more up here. Just had to hike up this little place here. I'm not sure what that is. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Look at the scenery. Just incredible. I can't imagine what the people that lived here must have thought of this place. Because I mean, it's just spectacular.
And there's a bunny in front of us. We stopped here to get some pictures of the mountain there. A little bunny popped out.
We're in an old homestead, 20th century homestead. You can see right here there's a little spring. Little pipe spring coming out. This is what they would have used for water. But the water's cold, let's feel it. Oh yeah, that's nice and cold. That's refreshing. That's so amazing.
So she dug that spring, Alec. Piped that spring down these irrigation ditches to her garden so she could grow stuff.
That's cool. There are little irrigation channels going through here.
She lived here until 64.
Wow. Who was it?
Josie
Just by herself?
Bassett Morris.
Just by herself?
So it says.
Wow. Here's her home. She built this herself?
1914 to 1964.
Wow. That's impressive.
She was nearly 40 years old, divorced, her children nearly grown. She wanted a home of her own. So she built this.
She chose this spot for its plentiful water and good pasture for a natural resource nester to grow fruit and vegetables and raise cattle.
Here's inside. All dirt floors.
Obviously this has filled in quite a bit, or sank, one of the two, Alec.
Yep.
You know, the walls, because the doors, you know, like this door over here, won't even open anymore. So either it filled in from flooding or the cabin has sunk in the ground.
I would assume it's filled in.
Yeah, I would imagine. This looks like rock though.
Yep. The fireplace.
Yeah. This is actually a pretty big cabin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for a single person.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that blockwork. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably more modern, I imagine, from the
Of course.
restoration, but
We're gonna cook lunch. We're also gonna open up everything and let it dry out because it's really wet from this morning.
Yeah, it was really wet. This should help a lot.
Look at the area where we're gonna eat lunch at.
It's beautiful.
You can see some people have camped here. Had a fire. Here's the food. We got tomato soup. We have some grilled cheese sandwiches over there. They're kind of covered up by the napkins there because we're trying to keep bugs off of them. But we're just going to eat this, and that's going to be our lunch. We have some more petroglyphs here from the Fremont people.
Do you see anything that's painted?
yeah, they have paintings on these ones.
There's a little bit of paint on them.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were.
That one right in the middle.
Oh, there's one right in the middle.
Yeah.
They put weird things on their head.
Yeah, like horns.
They probably wore those really weird things, but you can see the paint, yeah.
Yeah. Wonder what they use for paint.
Minerals.
Oh, did they?
That's cool.
We're now in Dinosaur's National Monument, but on the Colorado side. Now we think this is really funny. There was a sign right there saying watch for livestock, and there's a livestock right there. There's a big cow.
Hello. Watch for livestock.
Here we go. We're going down this road. We're gonna go see some more petroglyphs.
No, petroglyphs.
Petroglyphs, not pyroglyphs.
Petroglyphs.
I was thinking of hieroglyphics or something. I don't know. But this is on the Colorado side of Dinosaur National Park. So we're gonna head on down this road. It's about 12 miles. Look at the scenery, it's beautiful. Where are we going?
Well, we're going down to this Echo Park down here. We're on Echo Park Road, following this, looks like this drainage to our left.
Oh my gosh.
It's a one-lane road, and they say it's impassable when it's wet, and of course it's raining. So I don't think that's true. It had to be raining really hard to be impassable when it's wet. But there's some petroglyphs down here supposedly, and we're going down to look at them.
Would you just look at this area? I just can't get over the beauty. It's absolutely insane. Just everywhere. Everywhere you look, sheer beauty.
You know what this reminded me of is when we were in... Where were we when we were in that gorge? Remember we drove down those gorges where the washes were? We're in steep cliff faces on both sides of us. I forget what park that was.
Got ourselves a little shack here, little log cabin.
Those are old pieces of...
Looks like the roof is collapsed in a little bit up there. Let's go inside. Looks like they filled it up with a bunch of stuff. Let's see where the roof is caved in. I'm on my phone now because it's raining. But there's some more petroglyphs here. You can see right up right there. There's one. And there's kind of some over here. In these black streaks you can see some carvings. You're supposed to be able to see some human-like figures, but I don't really see any. Alright, here we go. This is Whispering Cave.
And that thing over top of us looks like it just wants to fall right on our heads. That is freaky. How it's just split in half. It's like an arch. Oh my God, look up there. See it?
Wow, that's crazy.
Look at it. It just keeps
Goes
going.
way up there. Let me get my headlamp going here.
Oh my God, it just goes, it's like a giant fissure.
Wow.
Probably the only reason it's still held up is because of the arch of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it touches that end and that end. Maybe it did fall down and this is how it ended up.
Maybe. That's insane. We found another little homestead here. Little wagon. Was that a corral or just a fenced in area? If anyone wants to read that, you can pause the video. Over here and look at the main house over here. Sorry, it's kind of windy out here.
All the walls are covered with hardboard, so it's all covered inside to cover up the logs. That's pretty nice inside.
Oh, that is really nice.
Yeah.
You can almost live in there now.
Yeah.
The roof is that wood shingles?
Yeah, wood shingle. And they sold this to the Park Service in '66. I can't imagine them re-roofing it.
I know. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
He had 2,200 acres here.
2,200 acres?
Yeah, he sold 2,000 of it to the Park Service.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the root cellar. It's all collapsed in.
Yeah, the roof collapsed.
Let's climb
over.
up here. Oh.
It just rotted away and collapsed in on itself.
And you can see the outhouse.
There's some sort of cellar must have been over there, made of rock. And there's the long drop.
Oh yeah, it still has the seats in it. My question is why does it have two?
So two people could use it, man.
So, I mean, you're just gonna have two people sitting side by side taking a dump.
Yeah, holding hands.
Huh. It's kind of different.
Much more personal. More good rock formations down here in this valley. On our way down here to Echo Park, I think it's called.
Alright, here's a first for this trip. We're staying in a campground. What's it called, Dad?
I think it's Echo Park Campground.
Echo Park Campground?
I think they call that Steamboat Rock right there, because that's where the river goes around. And if you look here above our tent, straight up, there's a piece of stone right there above us.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of stone there. I think we're going to try to climb that tonight, right, Alex?
Right, yeah. Yeah, start like right around there and kind of go up there, all the way up to the top. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah. Well, there's another one over there we could try.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see that crack right there. We could make our way up that one.
Practice.
Yep. Well, it's raining. I guess this trip is making up for all the rain that we didn't get last trip.
Well, early on in this trip, yeah, we ain't got no rain for the first 3 weeks.
I'm just talking about our last trip we took.
Yeah.
We got like no rain on that last trip.
That's true.
The rain broke, so we decided to light a little fire.
Yes, we did.
It's a nice fire, I can tell you that.
It feels really good.
It's awesome. It's really chilly out here. I'd say it's, what, like 50?
Yeah, I think
50
so.
some?
Mm-hmm.
Chilly. But, yeah. Trying to let everything dry out. The canopy's sopping wet. Absolutely gorgeous here. Of course, we have a few people at this campground, and of course they're making a lot of noise.
Well, because it's called Echo Park and they're making echoes.
Yeah.